Hey y'all, so let's make some garlic herb Cajun chicken. Now this recipe is actually my second time making it. I bought it from a young lady that I found on, I think I found her on TikTok or Instagram, I can't remember, but I know I ended up messaging her on Instagram to get her recipe. She is a chef, she has cooked for celebrities, and she actually sold her recipe for a real reasonable price, which I was very surprised for how much she was charging for her recipe. So I definitely went ahead and paid for this particular recipe, which is why I won't be giving y'all full details on what goes all into making this. I'll give you some basics, but nonetheless I won't be telling her recipe because she sells it and I want her to make her money off of it. Nonetheless, this is chicken tenderloins. The first time I made it with chicken thighs. The way she made it with some chicken thighs and some mashed potatoes, 10 out of 10. It was good. So I made it again. Now, I'm not going to lie. This recipe, if you ever ate at a five-star restaurant, it gives 5-star. Like, it gives chef quality. It gives chef taste. If you ever ate, like, Hell's Kitchen would be a great example. I can't remember. I don't think they had pasta. They might be. I can't remember. But it's on that level. Like, that's the level that this recipe is on. I'm not going to hold you STK, Ruth Chris, it's on that level of quality of food. I'm not gonna hold you. That's how good this recipe was. The flavors, the herbs, everything that she put into this particular meal, this dish, chef kiss. Okay, now this is the sauce. Now the sauce is comprised of that residue, the little grease that was left over the oil that I used to cook the chicken in. You gonna start off with that, and then you got some heavy whipping cream, some stock, some chicken stock. She gives you the measurement because normally I'm an eyeballer. Now I ain't gonna lie, I kind of eyeball on this one. The first time I followed a recipe, but I added too much cheese in the first one, so I learned not to add too much cheese. You want a little cheese, but not a whole lot, because it's not supposed to give Alfredo, okay? But nonetheless, so I eyeballed it this time. I ain't dump all my cheese in it like I did last time. I kind of, added it till I got to the right consistency, how it matched her video, the way she did it. But nonetheless, it's very good. Like, when I tell you the sauce by itself, like, I ain't a plate licker. I ain't one of those people that take their finger across their plates or their bowls to get the sauce. But baby, this right here will make you do that. I ain't one of them people, but this right here will make you do that. So if you ain't one of them people, be very careful, because you might end up doing something you never did before for this particular sauce. Now, my chicken tenderloins and the chicken thighs, you do take them out of the pan and put them in the oven for about 20 minutes. They're not going to dry out. They're going to be well moist and tender. Now, I had to be careful with them chicken tenderloins because they was going to break. Because that's how tender they was. Like, they was juicy. They was still juicy and flavorful, and all the seasoning that you put on the chicken, it's still gonna be on there. I know you probably like, oh, you put it in the sauce, baby. Believe you me, it's still gonna be on there. You gonna taste it when you bite into it. Now, it is Cajun, so it got a little kick. There's a little cayenne, a little Cajun in there, and if you a little spicy, a little caliente, put some white pepper on it, and it's gonna really give it a kick. But this was me and my daughter's meal the other night, and it was a 10 out of 10, of course, because her mama always give her 5 stars experience at home.